Shawn Persinger here, aka Prester John, back with another video lesson for Elixir Strings. This is a very special Nashville tuning or high-strung guitar tuning lesson. So what I have here is a regular 6-string guitar in standard tuning, but the string gauges are radically different. Now I've kept this as simple as possible. What I've done is I've strung this guitar with a pack of 12 strings. These are Elixir's 10 to 47, but I've only used the higher gauge strings. Now what that means is that my high E is normal, my B string is normal, but my G string is an octave higher than usual. My D string is an octave higher than usual. My A string is an octave higher than usual, and my low E is also an octave higher than usual. Some people like to put another high E on here, making the low string 2 octaves higher than usual, but I've kept it simple just using this pack of strings, okay? We'll put the gauge for this tuning back in the comments below, in the description below, so you'll know exactly what the gauges are. But let's take a close-up look at this tuning and see how it works and see what it can give you, which is a big thing people use this for is to double track certain guitars. So famously, Wild Horses by the Rolling Stones has a 12-string guitar, but it also has a Nashville tuning guitar on it to make it, I actually think of it as being very light is what it does. Ethereal is the word that I like to use. Also, Hey You by Pink Floyd uses Nashville tuning. A lot of well-known songs use it, but those are two of the big ones that might come to mind. You can get Hey You in your head. You can immediately hear this thinner string sound on that song. Thin string sound, but not a thin sound. Again, ethereal, I think, is a good term for it. So let's take a close-up look at this, and we'll get into some more specific details. Nice little lick there at the end. Reminds me of Jimmy Page for some reason. Now, one of the other things, though, that I like about this tuning is it gets me this pseudo dulcimer type sound. The strum dulcimer, these top 3 strings get me either a G6 chord or an E minor chord. So let's put it to use as a little bit of a dulcimer with a drone. And there you have it, an introduction to Nashville tuning or high-strung guitar. I hope you find this lesson useful. For a lot of people, this will not be practical. If you own more than, I would say, 2 acoustic guitars, though, definitely try it out. 2 little tips here. When you do change the tuning, you might want to check the action of the neck, right? You don't want it to get too low because it's a lot less tension on the neck with these lighter strings. Also, you can get really paranoid tuning up, especially these 2 middle strings. You think they're going to snap. They could snap. Be careful. Don't be careless. When you're tuning, make sure that you're tuning away from your face. I don't know how many of you ever got hit in the face by a string when you were younger. I can remember it like it was yesterday, even though it happened probably 28 years ago to me. So keep that in mind. Be careful when you're trying this new tuning. But if you've got more than 2 guitars, heck, even if you've only got 1 guitar and you've got the time to spare to change your string gauge, try it out. It's a lot of fun, and it works particularly well for recording, but I also do recommend it for live performance as well. So, thanks for watching. As usual, subscribe to this Elixir Strings video channel, ring the bell for notifications, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.